again and welcome back to the channel. Richard back again with another video, and today it's going to be a video review and I'm going to cover the menus, the audio tracks, subtitles, and then we're going to look at the special features that's on the 4K disc. Then we're going to go into the movie and we're going to check out the bit rates and the HDR metadata and take some grabs for you. And also might as well do some comparisons to the old Blu-rays as well, being as I have them here to hand. So let's dive into this SEAN Connery 6-film collection. Okay, so today it's Dr. No. I've just put the 4K disc into the Panasonic UB9000 player. Of course, all these discs are region free. So unfortunately, a bit of a downgrade here. We don't get nice animated menus like the gun barrel coming in like we did on the Blu-ray Bond 50 series. So for this one we just get the standard Warner menu. We do have the theme tune for Dr. No playing in the background. So let's have a look at scene selections first. So we have 32 scene selections, and the audio tracks on this UK release English remastered, which is the Dolby Atmos track, theatrical English, English descriptive audio, French, German, Italian and Spanish, and another Latino version of Spanish. And for the subtitles, I'll go to the left for these. Okay, and these are the special features that we have on the 4K disc. So we have a commentary, declassified MI6 vault, exotic locations, mission dossier, Ministry of Propaganda. That is it. Okay, so I'm going to go into the movie now and let's see what bitrate they've given us. Okay, so we get the new MGM logo at the start, an Amazon company. And let's pull up the metadata. So for this one, it's a 1000 net mastered transfer with a max CLL of 1013 and an average light level of 189 net. Okay, so we'll have a look at the bit rates. So that is the audio track that we've got, which is currently Atmos, with a nice couple of spikes there of 101. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at each of the subtitle tracks to see what they are in each country. So next up, the original DTS HD Master Audio stereo track in English. So for that one, it's 1.8 megabytes a second. Okay, so we got Dolby Digital as well on the English, that'll be the commentary. And then we get the French track, which is Dolby Digital. And that is 5.1, running at 600 kilobytes a second. Okay, next up is the German track. That's also 5.1, running at 600 kilobytes a second. The Italian looks to be the same. Yep. And is that the end? Nope, we've got some Spanish. I think we've got a couple of Spanish tracks here, so I'll check them both out. Exactly the same. And the last one. Yeah, right, so back to the Dolby Atmos track. And let's have a look at these bit rates as we skip a few chapters. Okay, so after the opening credits have faded away, we're getting some really nice high bit rates here. Looking at the picture, first thoughts, yeah, there's a nice layer of grain in the background I'm seeing, as you can make out on that sign and there. So let's skip a couple of chapters. Okay, one thing I'm seeing is there is no black bars to the side. Here's the edge of the TV screen. Yeah, well, a little tiny black line actually, looking at it. Across there. And let's have a look at the other side. Yeah, so it's minimal. The theatrical ratio for this was 1.66 to 1. The intended ratio was 1.75 to 1. This new 4K release is that presentation. This is the 1.75 to 1 aspect ratio, which you can just make out there. So for Dr. No, From Russia with Love and Goldfinger, it says it's in the 1.75 to 1 aspect ratio. So I'm going to sit back now, watch the movie, and I'll take some grabs for you, and then I'll get some Blu-ray comparisons after. Okay, so I've watched the movie, and then I watched it back after on the Blu-ray. I've done my absolute best to try and line these scenes up for you. I've been watching on a QD OLED from Samsung, the S95C, which has been pro-calibrated by Dr. Julian Scott. So here we go. There is a nice fine layer of grain in the film, more present in more scenes than others. I found that the HDR is not over the top. It has been quite restrained and kept it quite close to the original design. One thing I have noticed with the wide colour gamut that we've got with obviously BT 2020 and this colour space used on 4K Ultra HD, there's a slight push to yellow, and it looked more blue on the old Bond 50 disc, which was from a 4K scan from Lowry Digital. Don't know who's done this new 4 scan, obviously maybe MGM, but hopefully you can see in these images that there is a nice, clear, fine detail. That was one of the biggest switches for myself. This scene coming up here, I was listening to the Dolby Atmos track, and this was quite bassy, really bassy. I switched to the theatrical track, and I noticed how much louder that was. So obviously, if you are switching between Dolby Atmos and the theatrical track, which is stereo, please do bear in mind that they are at different volumes. Next time I watch it, I will be watching it with the theatrical track, because it's been quite a while since I've actually seen Dr. No with that audio. Nice oily blacks, inky blacks, you can see there for the 4K. This scene was really vibrant. It really stood out. I looked at the Blu-ray, and then I looked at IMDb and took a photo from there, which is this one. So the 4K presentation looks very close to what IMDb was showing on their website. That shot near enough identical. The framing issue of 1.75 to 1 and 1.66 to 1. You can see here I've tried to capture it. Nothing is lost from the sides. It's just a bit of vertical data that is missing from the picture, which can either be at the top or the bottom or both, because they've centralized it. This is another shot that really stood out on the 4K disc. The Blu-ray was quite a good presentation. And then I looked at the imagery on IMDb. So again, the 4K release for me looks more close. Nice detail here in this shot. The 4K has a slightly yellow tint for that scene compared to the blue for myself. Obviously, these shots look a bit exaggerated here on YouTube. It's not as far apart as that, but I just wanted to capture it for you. Again, another nice vibrant shot, which looks pretty good on the Blu-ray as well. And for this one, hardly any difference, as you can see, just some finer detail, and the colour is more vibrant. The primary colours you can see in this scene here, the red and the blue, they really do pop out the screen on the 4K, and obviously the green there as well. Another fine shot which had vibrant colours, which seemed more pushed with this white colour gamut compared to the original. This shot is where I think most of the HDR highlights went to. Really stood out on the screen when the dragon came along, of course. And another nice scene here as well, which looks more vibrant on the 4K than the blue. Just notice a little bit of vertical data missing. And the same on this shot. So, overall, it's not the greatest James Bond film, in my opinion. But it is the film, of course, that introduced the world to it. So it will always be ranked high in my esteem. I'm looking forward to From Russia with Love next. I think that is a better film. And yeah, really looking forward to it. So thanks for watching this video review. If you liked it, please give us a like and consider subscribing and sharing. But thanks.